Hello guys, this is Silva here again. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be sharing with you guys a very powerful V25 index strategy. Alright, this is a scalping strategy that you can use to milk the V25 index daily. Alright, with this strategy you can grow your $10 account, okay, from a $10, $20 or even a $30 account. You can use this strategy to grow it. Alright, so without wasting much of our time, let me quickly share with you the setup for this strategy, then I will explain how the strategy works. Okay, so now I'm going to delete this setup and then I'll start afresh. Now the first thing we have to do here is to click on this N icon here. After clicking on that, now we have to click on this icon here. After clicking that, now the first indicator we are going to be adding here is going to be the moving average, which is this one right here. After clicking on it, you have to set everything the same as this one. Okay, the period is going to be 200, the shift is 0, the method is exponential, the apply to is close, the style we have 3 pixel, you make the color black. Alright, so after that you click on save. Right, now the next indicator here, right, you have to click on this icon, then you search for the next indicator, which is going to be the stochastic oscillator. Alright, and here we have it, this one. Now you click on it, you have to use the default setting. Alright, change everything to the default setting. That's all you need for this one. Okay, so after that you click on save. Right, so you have to click on the default setting. Alright, you click on this area here, click here, you change everything to the default setting, and then you click on save. Alright, now you are going to have your indicator setting on like this. Alright, so now to make the levels more bold so that you can see what you are doing very well, you are going to go here, you click on this again, and then the levels, you click on the levels, then you are going to be changing this pixel to 2, change it to 2 pixel, and you make this color, you make it black, make the color black, you go back and you click on save. Now you can see the lines are now bold and you can see it. Alright, so that's pretty much everything for the setting. Alright, so now let me share with you the way you should trade with this strategy. It's very simple, guys, very simple. So now whenever you see the price is the way you have to make your analysis, right? Whenever you see the price is below this black line, the black the 200 EMA, right? The 200 exponential moving average. Whenever you see that price is below it, that is to tell you that we are now in a downtrend, and any trade you are taking, as long as price is below this moving average, it's going to be a sell trade. It's going to be sell trades. All right, so all right, so that's that for that one. So anytime you see that price is above, where are we before? Okay, this is the place. So now anytime you see the price is above this area, above the black moving average, all the entries you are going to be taking, all the trades you are going to be taking is going to be buy trades. Okay, when it's below it, you take sell trades only, and when it's above it, you are going to be taking buy trades only. All right, that is how to analyze with this strategy. All right, and this strategy you are going to stick to only the 5-minute time frame. There's no need of you to go and do your analysis from the higher time frame. All right, so just use the black moving average to do your analysis only on the 5-minute time frame, and then just stay on that time frame. Okay, now coming to the indicators. So now whenever we are below the black moving average, we are expected to be taking sell trades only, right? So now we are going to be waiting for these indicators to get to the overbought level, which is this area here above the 80 level. Then the trades we are going to be expecting to take now is going to be sell trades only. All right, so now whenever you see that the green line is crossing below the red, you're expected to you'll be expecting sell trades. Okay, now whenever you see that crossing, you get ready for your sell entry. All right, you get ready. I didn't say you should take any entry. You just get ready. Now this is the area it gets to our 80 level. Now you are going to be waiting for price to break the most recent structure before you take any entry, and in this case, this is the most recent structure the market make. So price getting to this area now, you'll be expecting it to come down, break below, retest that area, and then you take your sell. All right, but in this case it didn't, and you see that price broke above the black moving average going up. So it means we are now in the buyer's territory, so we are only going to be looking for buy trades. All right, so now since price is above this area now, we are going to be looking for buy entries only, and you can see on the indicator price went up and came down here. So now since you see that the indicator is now on the oversold level, which is the 20 level here, you are expected to look for buy entries only. Okay, so now you can see this is the retest here also. So now what should be expected of you is that you are going to wait for price to break the most recent structure, which is this area here. Right, so whenever you see that this indicator gets to this level, gets to the 20 level, you don't just rush in. All right, you don't just rush in. What you are expected to do is that you bring out your horizontal tool here, you mark that structure there, you mark the tip of it. All right, you are expected to mark the tip of that structure there, the tip of that candlestick. All right, you mark it, and then all you have to do now is to just sit, relax, and wait for price to break above that structure. All right, you need to wait for a candlestick to break and close above that structure. All right, so now in this case, this is what happened. We're only looking for buy entries now. Now you see price went up, retest, came down again, went up. You can see that structure is that's one there is a very strong one. It bounced, came down again, and you can see this candle here, it broke above this. Now look at this green candle here. You can see the way it breaks above the line there, and it closed. Right, so now this is your area of entry. Immediately that candlestick close, you are not to wait anymore. You enter your buy, and then your stop loss is going to be below the structure of that candlestick, the candlestick that closed above it. The last structure, that candlestick, the structure of that candlestick is where to put your stop loss, like in this area now. Let me mark it out. Now this is where the candlestick close. Right, now the most recent structure the market make is this area here. So you are expected to place your stop loss below that area. Right, so in this case we are losing $3.11. Right, so this is where you place your stop loss, this is where you place your buy, and this is where you place your stop. You are expected to place your stop loss. All right, that is it for your entry and stop loss area. And now for the TP, that one is now up to you. All right, but to be safer, you are going to aim for the most recent structure of the market. All right, so let me use our horizontal line here to mark this area out. This is the area of entry here, and this is the area of entry for our TP. You are going to aim for the most recent structure. All right, so you have to either check the higher time frame, or you scroll back and you can find it around this area. So this is the most recent area of and this is this one right here. All right, so you are going to aim for that area. All right, so now let's go forward and see what happened there. You can see it came back, retest, and then it eventually broke that area. You can see price eventually got to that area, and you see now that you have bargained your profit. Okay, or you can use trend line and guide your trades. All right, all this thing depends on you, however you want it. You can use trend line and then guide your trade. Since we are in an uptrend, you just use trend line like this and guide your entry and wait for whenever price breaks and close below the trend line, you have to exit that area. You can see something like this. So whenever you are using the trend line, you stand a chance to win more profits Now this is where you are going to be closing your trade in this area. You can see this candle close below the trend line. You can see that it breaks and close below the trend line. You can now exit and you wait for the next opportunity. All right. So this is a strategy that works, or you can just stick to the safer one, which is you targeting the most recent structure of the market, right? So you can see. Now let's look for another entry opportunity the market presented. So you need to make sure the both line here gets to the 80 level. It needs to touch it, alright? The both line needs to touch it, alright? So in this case we don't have any entry. So now you can see the both touch, and now you are going to be, what you are expected to do is to just draw your horizontal line. You have to just place it at the most recent structure of the market. You place it at this area. Make sure you use the tip of the candlesticks. Right, so you place it here and you just wait for candlestick to close above it. All right. So in this case, you can see what price did. Sorry, let's go back. So you can see what price did here. This is the area it touches our oversold level, which is the 20 level. You can see price came down here, went up, bounced back, and this is the candlestick that breaks and close above it. So you take your entry from this area, and then like the first example, you aim. Let's use our horizontal line again to mark out that area. This is where it closed. Now you aim for the most recent structure. Let me delete the second one down here. Now let's go to the higher time frame and check something. I think this is the first one. Let's delete that so that we don't get confused. Now, what the fuck? Okay, so this is where we mark. Now the most recent structure the market make is what I'm trying to search for here. Right, so now this is the most recent structure the market make. So this is where you are going to be aiming for. Right, this area here is where you are going to be aiming for. Right, so let's go back to our 5-minute time frame. Alright, this is where we take our entry from. This is where we took our entry from, around this area here, and this is where our target area is. So this is where we took our entry from, this area here, and this is where our TP area is. So in this trade, in this entry here, we are going to be getting like $6.62, and our SL is going to be $3.24. Alright, so you can see how good the strategy is. Alright, so if you are targeting for the most recent structures, you stand the chance to be winning every time, and if you are using trend line to guide your trade, you stand the chance to even win more with this strategy. Okay, so this is a very good strategy, guys. So I advise you to go and backtest the strategy. All right, see how good it is for yourself. All right, make sure you backtest it. Don't just take my words for it. Go and backtest the strategy. See for yourself how good the strategy is, and then that is when you should go in with your live account and start making money. Okay, so I think that is pretty much everything I have for you guys in today's video. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that. Subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a powerful strategy like this, you get notified immediately. Thanks guys, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Silver out.